Hello, Mrs. Ehlke here, and today we're going to go ahead and do a different kind of project. This one involves more design than necessarily drawing. I'm doing step-by-step how to make skateboards. So I did these two skateboards side by side and decided to do some different designs with them. One of them being fire and the other one kind of this octopus tentacles that are taking over this skateboard, as you can see. So I would love to see you design a skateboard or maybe even an entire collection of skateboards and create some fun patterns or designs on the bottom of yours, okay? So have fun with this one. I want to see those creative juices flowing, and let's see what you guys make. If you'd like to share your pictures with me, feel free to do so on my Facebook page, Lori Ehlke's Art. All right, have fun. So when I make a skateboard, I'm going to start with two straight lines, nice and long. So 1, 2, I want them to be parallel to each other. If you want to use a ruler so your lines are super straight, you can do that. Next, I'm going to draw a curved line at the top and a curved line at the bottom to make just the basic skateboard shape. And I'm actually going to do 2 of these because I want to do 2 different designs just for fun. So one line, make another one parallel to it. It should be the same angle. And then I'm going to curve the top. And I'm going to curve the bottom. And I've got 2 skateboards. All right. Next, I'm going to decide about where the wheels go. So the wheels should be pretty close to the top and the bottom of the skateboard. I'm going to make a little mark like this. This is the top of the wheel and the bottom of the wheel. And I'm going to go ahead and draw those in. So there's a wheel, there's a wheel. And then since I'm doing this with marker, I'm going to go ahead and color my wheels in black. If you wanted to do your wheels with a different color, maybe don't use black marker to draw your skateboard. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add the wheels on my other ones as well. So top and bottom lines, I want my wheels to be about the same distance from each other, about the same size. I'm going to go ahead and color those in. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing on my other skateboard too. Do 2 skateboards right next to each other so I can show you maybe 2 different designs. So 1, 2. This is fun too. You could actually do an entire collection of skateboards. So design lots of different ones. Maybe ask friends and family which ones are their favorite designs that you've created. Which one would get their vote. It's kind of a fun project to try. And skateboards aren't super hard to make. It's just a couple of shapes thrown together to make a skateboard. All right. So I've got all my wheels on there. Each of my wheels, I'm going to add a little line, or I guess shape, to show kind of where the little hubcap would be, keeping the wheels on the skateboard. All right, next I'm going to attach or connect my wheels with a solid line. It's going to be not quite in the middle, just a little bit above the middle of the wheels on the top wheels. And then it's going to be a little bit below the middle on the bottom wheels. Just a straight line. Okay. Then I'm going to make a line that kind of starts under that one a little bit, and it's going to go down and it's going to curve around, go back up, and then across. So it starts a little lower, goes down, curves around, back up and across. Now these ones, it's going to go opposite of that, so it'll curve up and then across. This one will curve up and go across. So we've got our nice skateboard designs here. Next, I'm going to make a shape that goes inside of it. It's going to start off kind of flat, but the edges, the corners are not sharp. So it'll be a flat bottom and then a kind of a curved top with all soft corners, no sharp edges here. So I'm going to make that design inside here. This is kind of the bolt that holds the wheels to the board. And then I'm going to add two shapes inside of that one too. 1, 2. These are just kind of the screws that keep the shapes or the wheels connected to the board. All right. Then the last thing I do before I can actually start on my skateboard design is I'm just going to make a rectangle that goes behind the shape. So just like that. And I'm going to do that on the top and the bottom. Make a rectangle that looks like it's just floating right behind my little axle here on both of my skateboards. Then it's time to get artistic. So I'm thinking, okay, what would be super cool to add on the bottom of my skateboard when I'm flying in the air and people get a nice glimpse of the under part of my skateboard. And I think on one of them I'm going to do fire, because fire is always cool. So I'm going to make some flames that kind of come up the side here of my skateboard by just creating some curved lines like that. And then I'm going to add another curve section here and inside of that one, so it looks like fire. And then I could also add some other things too around it because there's nothing on the front. So maybe on the front and the back of the skateboard I'll just add some stripes just to give that some detail too. Maybe those stripes could be orange and yellow like the fire is. So that's that one. On this one, I think I'm going to go for maybe like a giant octopus is eating my skateboard. So I'm going to have these like tentacles that are grasping my skateboard. Here's one giant tentacle, and I'm going to go ahead and make like the little suction cups that are coming after my skateboard. Maybe I'll make another one that kind of intersects that one. It's like, watch out for this giant octopus that is taking over my skateboard. Underwater creature. Maybe throw another one over here with its little suction cups. And you could do maybe another one through here. Kind of a random design, but you know, it's fun with all of its little suction cups. And then maybe I'll have just some watery lines or something like that to show where the octopus is going. You could also do like bubbles or something, show it's like an underwater thing. I don't know, something kind of fun. Or maybe those are the octopus's eyes looking out as it grabs the board. So yeah, get creative with this. I would love to see your designs that you make, and would love to see what you come up with. There's a lot of fun things you could do when designing a skateboard. You could do flowers or polka dots, or you could do stars, you could do people, whatever types of patterns or shapes you want to do. So these are my 2 ideas. I think they're super fun. I would love to ride either one of these skateboards, and I can't wait to see what you design as well. All right, have fun and happy designing.